WhyAndr3w also with ulti in hand. Speaking of ulti, Biomachina popping and locking, trying to get somebody down. The Luna is gonna fall with the help of WhyAndr3w with the big chomp, taking her down. Now onto the Loki. We hear Strange popping ulti as well. Somebody should be dying on the cart. There goes 2 on the cart. All right, guys, so we got Biomachina here on the Psylocke. You know him and love him, a rank 1 above all player. Jumping in here with also WhyAndr3w on the team, the #1 ranked Venom in the world. Jumping in on Aegis Path on offense. So let's see what happens here. We got a good handful of demons on the other side. We have to deal with the Namor as well. Very annoying. Also, Iron Man should be free beams for us. So we at least have a little bit of a chance to have some fun here against the Iron Man. But here, gonna get pushed back a little bit by the Hulk, a character that is not a huge problem for Psylocke, but can be annoying. The Namor, we definitely want to try and get him out of here immediately. If we're able to get that initial pick, almost getting killed as well, even with the snowflake on our head. We're gonna be trying our best. Oh no, unfortunately, I was gonna say our best to try and get in with WhyAndr3w trying to disrupt the backline, but unfortunately gonna be the first person to go down. Also losing our Luna as well too. Gonna have to back up and reset here. Notice as well, when you lose a player at the highest level of play, doesn't matter who it is on your team, if you have to back up to stay alive and not stagger yourself, you gotta respect it and you gotta do it. Right here, gonna get the health pack, wait for the rest of the team to try and roll back on out and then see what we can do here. We're setting up on the flank, just pushing right past the Hulk, saying we're not interested. We see Iron Man very low as well. Also having the ulti online. Let's see what happens. We're gonna pop it and we're gonna lock it. Let's see if we can get the Luna. We're not gonna be able to. She's going to barely escape into the Invis ulti right there, getting exiled as well too. Around the corner, getting burned alive by the Invis, losing our Jeff, but also trading out for the Iron Man. Now hitting the health pack one more time. The sustainability is real right now. Trying to get that off angle, also forcing the Luna ulti one more time. We got a dance off on the point. Both Lunas popping and locking, frying and drying. Unfortunately there, you hate to see that, losing our Luna to the Namor. Not even a team up with Luna, but still the synergy is diabolical. Switching into the purple on her ult to try and take out our Luna and was successful, killing her out of her ult. Crazy play you're only gonna see at the highest level. So here, one more time. Got to back up just a little bit, waiting for the team. But here, actually, as I say that, though, gonna have a chance to push up on the Luna. Also, our Star-Lord popping off in the ulti. Gonna try and take down the Mag and see if we can get some progress here on the cart. Still getting contested. Hulk jumping away for his life. Getting healed up, actually popping his ulti for the sustainability as well, too. Now here, trying our best. Getting frozen, but he says, I don't care. The momentum carry off the jump, allowing him to still basically play the game as if he's not even frozen. Kind of crazy. Unfortunately, he is going to go down, and we are going to solidify this point. Now, Biomachina pushing up a little bit here. Now with ulti in hand still, getting his ult so quickly, also blasting with WhyAndr3w, taking out the Namor, trying to get the ulti onto both the healers and also the Mag, shoving aggressively, but unfortunately gonna go down right there and gonna have to reset. So something I really want you guys to pay attention to is that at the highest level of play, the level of intensity and uptime from everybody. Very, very rarely do you have players just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for the perfect moment. Rather, they are trusting their shots and trying to coordinate aggression to the highest degree. You see WhyAndr3w on the X-ray there for a second now, trying to get a bit of an off angle, trying to pull some aggro so that we can move up even further. We got one person on cart, so they're chilling right now. Luna's just kind of hanging out, babysitting the goats, if I can say that. Trying to push up to the best of our ability, but actually getting chokeslammed a little bit by the Mag. Got both Venoms up on the wall. We have the enemy Venom, Nickelodeon Venom, pushing into the backline here, trying to peel a little bit his Biomachina, trying to scare him away. We have our Star-Lord also popping again, and Mag trying to go for the counter. Both Lunas popping off as well. So everybody blasting off, my goodness. Also, like I mentioned before, many times in the past, when nobody can die, this is the time to try and steal that ult charge. Sitting at now, actually I was gonna say 94, but as I say, it's now sitting at 0, popping the ulti immediately, wasting no time. Unfortunately, as I say it though, losing both healers to the Wolverine. Everybody using their ults at the exact same time, kind of popping off, now finding ourselves separated from the team. Both healers down, there's not much we can really do here. If we can get a nice little ISO, can we get the kill? We can! Guys, we stole one right there, and we're also going to escape as well. Venom trying to get the dive, though. Now, and then wrap back around. I was gonna say, if there's ever a time to be ISO'd in a fight like that, you have to capitalize, and he absolutely did lock it in and get that kill on Namor. I think he got the BRB, so he's back into the fight rather quickly, dashing through everybody, running through the 6 with WhyAndr3w and the Jeff as well, too. My goodness. Guys, Jeff is DPSing. My boy is actually slamming out here and also staying alive, looking like the Bee Gees. Taking out the Namor one more time with the dash through. Venom in shambles. Hawk Tua from Jeff going crazy. My goodness! For those of you that did not just see what happened, the snipe is immaculate. Guys, can we get a slow-mo on what just happened? on the Rocket Raccoon, getting blasted out of the sky from Jeff. Also, my goodness, what's going on? We're not going to talk about what just happened. I'm not sure how old everybody is, but you guys, you didn't see what just happened, okay? Don't tell the parents what you're watching, because that was a little bit much that just happened. Speaking of a little bit much, there goes another ulti, taking out not one, but two. Also, Rocket and Magneto in shambles, getting shoved all the way back into the spawn room. My goodness, we are turning up right here. Gonna wrap the corner for a second, trying to get healed up by the Luna. Holding our position aggressively. Still one player on cart. Nobody has a chance to get out here, but we noticed too on the X-ray that they do have a Loki on the other side. Gonna try to slow down WhyAndr3w a little bit right here. Star-Lord popping off again. Meg with the counter ulti. Pulls her down inside the spawn room. Luna unfortunately going to go down. Enemy Luna popping and locking, frying and drying, making sure that her entire team is not dying. Pushing back to the cart right now. We got the Loki in front of us here, trying to get the 1v1, gonna get the health pack one more time. My goodness though. Sitting at 111 health, vanishing into the shadows, trying to make our way back to the team, but unfortunately going to go down to the hands of Loki. And just like that, gonna have to reset. Now, one more time on point number 3. WhyAndr3w pushing out. We hear the Luna popping, giving us an opportunity to try and take some space. But as I say it right here, scary spot to be in. We have no CC to really stop her. And unfortunately, our Luna is going to fall to the hands and the chaos of Scarlet Witch on the other side. You hate to see that. Our Luna absolutely is going through it right now. Trying to put some solid damage onto the Mag. Might pop the ult here. He's looking around for whoever he can. Huge heads up play as well too. Unfortunately, the Loki clones are going to eat the majority of that. Thankfully for us, the Hulk did get the cleanup. Now Rocket in shambles, we're pushing up aggressively, but when we are in our ult, make sure that you are looking around 360 to the best of your ability so that you have the ability to chase down someone so that the entire team cannot spread out of your ult and then live for free. Able to get some solid damage on it, now pushing up onto the defense one more time aggressively here. Going back to the point, Venom unfortunately still running through our Luna. Our Luna is in shambles right now, trying her absolute best, and they're not even playing badly. They're just getting bullied by the defense. WhyAndr3w getting pushed all the way back right here. Now, trying to get a little bit of health from the help of Jeff. WhyAndr3w in shambles, running from the Wolverine, saying, "Not today, Satan, I'm out." Going back to get healed up. Now pushing down aggressively. See if we can get onto potentially that Wolverine here, missing his hook. Still has the damage coming out as well, so we're gonna back off and not have anything to do with that. Venom almost going down, swinging to safety right there. WhyAndr3w now pushing up with the cavalry, but here comes Luna one more time, and there goes our Strange. My goodness, Wolverine, you know what, guys? Close your eyes again. Don't even watch the video, because right now, this Wolverine's doing some stuff, okay? We had to have our way with the enemy Venom, but now there's Wolverine going crazy. Thankfully for us, we do have our Luna popping her ulti here again. Magneto, my goodness. I was gonna say, don't let it be you again. Able to survive the Mag ult this time. We have the enemy Venom popping off. WhyAndr3w also with ulti in hand. Speaking of ulti, WhyAndr3w popping and locking, trying to get somebody down. The Luna is gonna fall with the help of WhyAndr3w with the big chomp, taking her down. Now onto the Loki. We hear Strange popping ulti as well. Somebody should be dying on the cart. There goes 2 on the cart, taking out the Wolverine and the Loki, but unfortunately gonna get sniped by the Mag across the way and gonna have to reset here in overtime. So now in the final moments, just trying to push forwards. We got Venom jumping onto WhyAndr3w one more time. Playing up on height, trying to shoot out the amplifier if we are able to. See all those healers up on height to our left. That is a problem. Basically, everybody on the point has God mode. So, WhyAndr3w paying attention to, oh my God, killing Loki out of his ult before he has a chance to try to sway the entire game. Just like that. Also, Jeff, kind of a crazy play right here, saying, oh, I see some healers and I'm hungry. Getting everybody off of height just like that. And all of a sudden, the defense kind of in shambles, running for their life. The enemy Rocket going down to the hands of the Cap. Loki also in shambles, almost going down as well too. The melee weaves onto Wolverine. So much chaos going on, but once again, Luna popping and locking, frying and drying, trying her best to keep everybody alive. Loki back on height. Just like clockwork, there goes the dash through. The Loki going to go down one more time. The ulti popping, Luna gonna go down too. Solid damage onto the Mag. Oh my God, Wolverine though, going crazy. And again, we're going to go down and actually not get the 3 points, even after a valiant effort right there by WhyAndr3w and the boys. Now here we are on defense, setting up next to WhyAndr3w. Guys, close your eyes for the 3rd time for this video. My goodness, letting the enemy Venom just have his way, pushing all the way up and trying to get set up here. But we're not interested in fighting Venom. We want to try and jump on the healers if we're able to. We're gonna have WhyAndr3w leading the charge, pulling the aggro, almost getting the kill right there, and we are gonna get the steal on the Luna very quickly. Now getting chased down by the enemy Venom and the Rocket with the assist for a second. They're gonna pop the invis. A lot of spot checking going on. My God, no, don't tell me we're gonna kill the Venom. I was gonna say, if we kill the Venom right here in a 1v1, he might be the best. My goodness, now gonna be pushing up, wasting no time, right onto the Loki. We saw the pools were down for a moment, so he didn't really have a way of surviving himself. But of course, they're also running triple support. So not the freest kill in the world. But once again, guys, notice the uptime. Notice the mosquito pestilence, if that's even a word. How much he is pestering the backline. The second he has a chance to go back in with even 1 or 2 cooldowns, your boy is there. But unfortunately, amongst the madness, WhyAndr3w did go down. But like I mentioned, guys, just like clockwork, look who's back. Back again. He has his ulti. He's about to tell, not a friend, but quite literally everybody once this Luna ulti is done. Let's see what happens. We have WhyAndr3w trying to time it up. Get the damage onto the Wolverine. Also, the Luna is going to go down to the hands of WhyAndr3w. We can see on the kill feed. Scary spot to be in. Those are not our pools, too. We are still not safe. We need to get healed up. Scary spot. Trying to back up. Great bubble coming out from our Hulk to try and give us a little bit more survivability. Also, our Namor kind of in shambles. Getting healed up here. I think Rocket on the right side. Unfortunately, the statue is going to go down. But let's see what happens here. Another ulti going out from the real Luna. Last one was the Loki. Gonna get kidnapped. Also, Snowflake on Wolverine. Scary spot. We have a dash. Let's see what happens. Actually break the ankles. Rather than going back to the team, which was the telegraphed play, going back towards the enemy spawn. Unfortunately, they're gonna get caught. But as I say it, the BRB is online. So we are right back into the mix immediately. No downtime for WhyAndr3w. As I say it, the Wolverine flying through the skies and taking down WhyAndr3w. Another good combo and the kill on the Loki. You love to see that. Bro is twisted. What is he doing? What is he doing? What did I just see? I don't even know what that just was right there. We got Hulk flying through the skies. We got Venom going crazy. That was just a ball of death on my screen for a second. Unfortunately, they're going to get frozen, but now backing up again, trying to get healed up from the damage amp from Rocket. Wrapping back around, guys. He just used his ult. Is anybody paying attention to what's actually going on here? There's his ult again. It hasn't even been a minute, and bro is ulting again. The uptime is insane. Good shots there onto the Rocket. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He almost got him, too. I was going to say, a very hard fight. And we're not done. With the help of the Namor, able to take down the Rocket. The pools are going to drop a little too late from the Loki. Unfortunately, not going to be able to save the Rocket Raccoon. He's going to get sent back to the spawn room. Scary spot to be in right here, though. Going to pick up a little bit of armor and wrap back around. Get healed up by the Luna. We also have Snowflake on our head. WhyAndr3w right back into the mix. Taking out the clone. There's the real Loki. No invis for a second here. We're going to be able to get the kill. Not quite yet. Scary spot again. Spider Bro, I think it was. Who was that? I'm not sure who that was. I think it was maybe Namor getting the BRB coming back immediately. Now, oh no, I was going to say trying to get back inside. Unfortunately, going to go down. And now the offense having a little bit of life right here, pushing up on point number 1. Now, WhyAndr3w pushing back out again. Maybe a fraction of a second too late. Unfortunately, WhyAndr3w going down just as we join the party. And I'm not sure if the enemy Luna got the memo, but she's dancing for whatever reason here. It's kind of popping off. Kind of a scary spot to be in. It's going to dash away into the darkness up by our Rocket, up in safety. We can still try and steal some ult charge. Just because you can't kill doesn't mean you can't steal that ult charge just like that, pushing up all the way onto the Luna. Let's see what happens. The pools are going to drop. Unfortunately, WhyAndr3w also going to go down. Situation right there. It's good that he did not pop his ult out of panic because the pools went down and everyone was for sure going to get saved. Now, WhyAndr3w pushing out here on point number 2. Unfortunately, had to give that up. The offense fighting valiantly to try and make a statement here. So, we're going to have to try and regroup. And once again, guys, the ulti is online. A lot of fighting up on height. We're not interested. We're looking for those healers if we're able to. If we can try and force out the pools, trying to jump scare the Loki, actually taking the ulti. I'm not sure who it was, but Loki popping the Luna. I was going to say that would make the most sense. They're always looking for those sustained ults. Wasn't sure if he got jump scared and made a mistake right there, but they have the Luna ulti popping in the form of Loki, or Loki in the form of Luna, rather. Right here, try and chase her down a little bit. Gonna try to weave or shimmy that freeze. Still staying alive. Unfortunately, missing a few players on the team. Trying to regroup. We still got WhyAndr3w on the Venom. We got 4 ults on the board. Let's see the option. The Exile on Wolverine. Solid damage. The pools are down, so we're gonna be striking relatively soon. The enemy real Luna does not have her ult as well. Great combo right there. This might be an ult. If we can get the kill, we're gonna go for it. Oh no! Getting killed by the Magneto out of the ulti. Guys, like I had mentioned, this is a 0.01% lobby. Demons on both sides. That's something you hate to see. It was executed very well, and honestly, the way that was going, it didn't even look like he needed to go for the ult, but the solidification of getting all those kills was right there. Why would you not? Anybody would have done it, but the mag just made a play. But here we are, getting back into the mix again, using both the dashes to try and get away from trouble. Kind of having a vendetta against the mag, saying, buddy, you took my ult, I'm taking your soul. We're rolling back the entire team. Bro is mad. He's mad. My goodness, get him out of here. Give me my ult charge back. What are you doing? WhyAndr3w putting on a show for the kids at home. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, let me know in the comments. Make some noise for the boy, popping off in a 1% lobby. Trying to put some damage on. My goodness, the pools are gonna drop again, sitting at 70% on the ulti, almost 80 now. What am I watching, guys? That's the game right there. We were pushing all the way up. I was gonna say, I'm not even sure what's going on, but the crazy shove at the end, I was gonna comment about the Hulk taking the Luna out of the skies, but just like that, gonna get the dub and the offense not having a chance. A little bit of mismanagement right there, but the GGs is gonna be going out to WhyAndr3w and the boys, WhyAndr3w on the Venom. And just like that, WhyAndr3w is gonna be the MVP of the game, going 34-9, 21 final hits, 39, almost 40,000 damage, and the accuracy is diabolical, guys. What are we doing? 52% on the Psylocke.